Pitching is still available. Let's get into it. What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you all had an amazing weekend, got the much needed relaxing time, got to spend time with your family and friends, and made the best of it. All right. So let's get right into it. Recently, we saw Yoshinobu Yamamoto sign with the Dodgers, right, on a 12-year, $325 million contract. He's off the board now. So now other names can be talked about, and we'll see what happens in this next month or so with other pitching that is available. You know, we talked about Blake Snell, we talked about Jordan Montgomery, we talked about Dylan Cease, we talked about Corbin Burns, right? These are names that were mentioned. Snell and Montgomery are free agents, and then you have people like Cease and Burns that are available in a trade. Dylan Cease was recently mentioned in a potential trade with the Reds, but the Chicago White Sox were looking for 5 players, which they might need to reconsider their offer. So these were some of the names that were mentioned. Okay. Now, let's talk about one name that was mentioned at the beginning of this month, but started to resurface over the weekend. And I'm talking about right-handed pitcher Yariel Rodriguez. Okay. So I'll give you a little background about him. I took some notes down. So he's a right-handed pitcher from Cuba. His primary pitches are the fastball and the slider. His fastball tops out in the high 90s, or is usually in the high 90s, but it could top out at 100. He also has the slider, curveball, changeup, and splitter. So he's got a pretty good pitching repertoire. He caught some attention from some of the teams in Major League Baseball. The teams that are interested in him right now are going to be the Yankees, Blue Jays, Pirates, and Astros. These are the teams that are looking into him at the moment. So now that Yamamoto's off the board, he could be the next name to sign. He's an intriguing option. He's 26 years old. He's still young. I saw some highlights of him, and he's got some great stuff. And I think that could translate well into Major League Baseball, no matter which team he signs for. And I think he would be a valuable piece to a starting rotation. To me, I would probably put him at, a good number 4, potentially number 5 guy, depending on the team he's playing for. So his services can be utilized greatly. Okay. So give you a little background about him as far as his career goes. So he started out in the Cuban National Series 2015-2016 season. He pitched a 2.35 ERA in 38.1 innings. The following season, he posted a 3.61 ERA in 94.2 innings. Okay. 2017, he split time between 2 teams and had a 3.11 ERA in 84 innings. And then in the 2017-2018 season, he pitched to a 2.88 ERA in 56.1 innings. So decent numbers, when he was pitching for Cuba. Also to note too, he does pitch for the Cuban national team, and again, he's got some great stuff. He's got a nice little spin to his pitches. He's got a great setup. His delivery is good too. And I'll post a video in the description so you all can check him out. He's worth looking into. He's not going to come as expensive as some of the other guys that I mentioned earlier, such as Blake Snell, Jordan Montgomery. And this is an opportunity, right? Especially for the Yankees, since they missed out on Yamamoto. This could be an opportunity for them to look into signing him. And it sounds like the Yankees are intrigued. They're one of the teams that's really interested. So they could potentially sign him to a deal. What that deal would look like, I'm not sure, but it won't be as expensive as some of the big names that are out there. All right. So to get back into his career, he went from Cuba, and then he went to Japan. He pitched at for the MPB League. Okay. So he played for the Chinichi Dragons. So his first year with the Chinichi Dragons, he posted a 4.12 ERA in 11 appearances. In 2021, he made 12 appearances and had a 3.65 ERA in 61 and 2/3 innings. And then 2022, he pitched 54 and 2/3 innings with a 1.15 ERA. And to me, that's pretty impressive. Those are great numbers. They look great to scouts, and again, a name that's worth looking into. A name that hasn't really been talked about as much as some of the other big names that are out there. And we'll see what happens. He says he's major league ready. I think he's major league ready. I think he's got some good stuff. Kind of reminds me a little bit of El Duque, Orlando Hernandez, if you all remember who that was. He reminds me a little bit of him, but he's got his own style. All right. So look out for this name. Check him out. Like I said, I'm going to post a description or post a video in my description so y'all can click on that link, check him out, tell me what you think. Okay. And another thing that's worth noting, he was named most valuable setup pitcher in the Central League. So he did also get an award, and that might stand out to some people. So to me, that it's bragging rights. It goes to show that the guy that he's a great pitcher. He's durable. He's healthy, and can be a valuable piece to any team. All right. That's all I got for now. I just wanted to talk about Yariel Rodriguez. He's a intriguing name. He's young. He's 26, and he wouldn't cost as much as some of the guys like Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery. So this could be some smart spending here from teams that are interested in him. Okay. You all tell me what you think. Like I said, I will post the link in my description and check him out. Check out his highlights. You all tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. Share your opinions. Tell me if you agree or disagree. All right. I am 5 subscribers away from hitting my first 100 subscribers. I'm trying to hit that number by the end of the month. And I want to thank everybody who has subscribed so far. It means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate it. And, the more subscribers I get, the better it is for me. That way I can continue doing this type of stuff. And eventually I want to start doing some live streams. And that way I could interact with a lot of you and have these types of discussions. I have a lot of fun doing these types of discussions. I'll jump on with Uncle Tats from Pinstripe Chronicles and Jason from 161, Mikey Mazza from Ford Train Express, and be sure to check out their channels as well. They put out some great stuff too. Okay, that's all I got for now. If any news comes out, I will definitely let you know, and I will see you all next time. And you all have a wonderful day.